the basic story is that after my character realized that she's actually going to be a Knight of the Huts, she switches sides, yes?
Yes.
And under the briefing of Corellia, she actually gets a encoded message. Well, a little bit of backstory. You know, she's her family is poor. The reason why she actually became a knight is because she was found to be force sensitive. I imagine now a knight who was in the employ of the Huts. So they offered her and her family plenty of credits to actually train her. You know, privileges of being a Jedi. All good. So they bring them to Nar Shaddaa, and then after that, to this academy where she's training.
Right.
So they send her a holo, and that holo is of her family lined up against the wall. A mercenary walks in, a bounty hunter, and just guns down her entire family.
Ooh.
With the words, "You do not double-cross the Huts." And the transmission is off. So that's why there's obligation of family. You know, the obligation of family is about sometimes word comes in back from home that not all things are good. So that's pretty much it. By joining your side, by choosing not to actually fight for the Huts, she got her entire family killed because she did not actually expect the Huts would just massacre her family in retribution.
Now. Ugh.
And that's actually why she asked to join your command. She actually asked to join you to fight alongside you.
Well, Tali, for what it's worth, I'm very sorry. That's disgusting. It is the Huts, but still, I'm sorry.
Yes, my hatred for slavers is actually... She wasn't a slave, but her settlement, the reason why she actually they agreed so readily to go to Nar Shaddaa is because her settlement in the planet was sometimes raided by slavers, so it was a very hard life. That's why they immediately jumped ship to
isn't she from Ryloth?
Probably one of the other colonies. It's not just Ryloth. Yeah. With Huts running business, there was not so heavy enforcements on the fringes of the territory like we would see with the Empire or with the Republic. They would allow pirates and slavers who paid their dues to the Hut to raid in secret colonies that are off the radar or not terribly known. And well, it's a rather sad story for her. So now she's joined the Republic to do what is right. The Jedi may have run away, but she was going to be a knight, and she's going to be a Jedi. If they've run away, she will carry the torch of the Jedi, who are keepers of the peace and defenders of the weak.
And that's the point where we point out we're actually going to try to find them.
To be fair, by the sounds of it, they need every single shred of moral help they can get. Carry on, Tali, carry on.
What, the Jedi?
Yeah!
We'll see how things go. I'm sure Tali's going to have some heated words for them when she meets them, but she'll try.
It won't just be you.
Speaking of finding them, actually, what would I have to roll to make use of this holocron?
Are we taking it to somebody that knows how to use it?
Well, the problem is we don't have anybody who knows how to use it because all the Jedi fucked up.
Potentially,
But the Republic surely has someone.
Potentially,
I do have lore.
Who was trained in an academy, they could have had holocrons unless it was just mental.
I mean, I
Actually,
doubt it. I kind of doubt the Huts would have holocrons.
It's just
To be fair,
it's just a question of meditation on the holocron out of character. The Jedi just meditate on the holocron and try to reach out to it. Not
Obviously,
honestly, yeah.
You kind of need the Force, but otherwise it's not that difficult. You have to have the Force, otherwise it's useless to you.
You might as well have,
I mean, that would probably be a lore check, but
Yeah, definitely a lore check.
The problem is more or less that it's not like any of our characters would know that off the top of their heads.
I can roll lore to see if I know that.
Yeah.
Because it's one of those, like, yeah, you can experiment all you want, but unless you know exactly what's going to happen, it's going to be more of less a plot point until later.
Yeah, I can roll also a lore if Ray would allow.
Yeah, I'm going to make them average difficulty, but I'm going to upgrade both those checks once.
Okay.
Of course you are.
Just to throw in the kind of the chances of a nice little error.
Counter upgrade!
I don't really feel like I need it.
So this'll
actually,
That's what you say before two despairs happen!
Would that also be a force
I'm actually not
die?
yes, drop a force die in there as well.
I'm
going to use all of my force, actually.
What are you saying, Doozle?
I'm not on the dice pool tracker.
You should be.
Yeah, that's
You are.
because your dice pool is in the bottom
Oh, yeah.
left. You don't
Yeah.
show up on the tracker like
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
everyone else's.
Yeah, it wouldn't make sense.
So it's
But we
gonna
can see it, don't worry.
to difficulty.
Oh,
And
I
I'm
am going to
use-
spend 2 strain and a light side point.
one of those is red, Deuce.
Yeah, one of those is red.
So I actually get
Yeah,
a
but
success.
you have to update it. Is it 3 difficulty or 2 difficulty updated? With the 3?
He upgraded it with a dark side, so it's 1 red, 1 purple.
So it should, because he
Yeah,
didn't,
upgrades. Yeah, your last fight wasn't really indicative of this, but upgrades always upgrade purple into red first.
Yeah, okay, I did it now. So let's check
Yep.
this out.
That's
You should
right.
be right.
Yeah, that was actually a success on my part. If you spend, I think it's 2 strain and a light side point, you can also have a success.
Okay, I'll do that if I can do that.
Can Jar not just charm the holocron?
No, it's an inanimate object.
So if
Well, I
spend
mean,
2 strain-
it does have, like, a personality to it, but it won't respond to Jar.
So I'm assuming that both Hilo and Talia are in the same room, meditating on the holocron between them.
This is the check just to figure out if we know how holocrons work.
Yeah, you all know how. You both know how holocrons work.
Ah,
You have to do some meditation, and hopefully open it up.
okay,
So,
we meditate.
yeah, there's no meditate skill. What's the best one?
Probably lore again, honestly.
Yeah, probably lore again.
meditation, well, let's see, it would either be lore or it might be discipline, because discipline.
Discipline. Yeah,
I mean, discipline is tends to be a very big class skill for Jedi
yeah.
or Force users.
It's true.
Not so much me.
Yeah, well, that's
What's the
weird, actually.
I'm going to put this at hard, so 3 dice, and again I'm going to throw an upgrade.
And of course, this is a force check.
Yeah. You're going to need at least 1 light side to open the holocron.
Okay. So my dice pool looks good.
Yep.
Or should I can update, yeah. For one.
Yep, you can find an upgrade.
You do. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, because without a light side,
Well,
I
Wow.
passed
Molly is-
with.
Yeah, I can actually, if I spend my strain, I can. pass,
You don't
right?
have to do that unless they're dark side.
yeah.
Okay. So,
If they're light side, you can just straight up say, okay, this one is.
a success.
Yeah.
one success,
success
and one
and
light,
advantage.
1 force point.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm gonna say
So
that's how
we
we're gonna spend
both manage it.
Yep.
it. Yeah, we both meditate on top of the not on top.
On top of it.
It's a pyramid with a holocron on top.
Let's
that's 18 plus.
let's not go there.
Yeah,
that's
but
18 plus.
if it was a Sith one, that would be uncomfortable.
I mean, it'd still be uncomfortable. Those things have sharp edges.
You say that, but they're both female, so no. Let's not go there.
That's what I said before.
Someone reach through the internet and smack Doosel.
Okay, so they can figure it out.
Yes.
Yeah, Ilo's sweating pretty hard at the end of it, but yeah, we do figure it out.
Yeah, you managed to pop it open.
Why'd you have to say pop?
And then the great mystery, your faces are illuminated, and it shows you're a winner. Please.
Oh no.
You're
that's
the tin.
bad.
You're the
This,
1000th.
unfortunately, this is the holocron of the Covenant, so it's not that it's illuminated and then it goes a bit wrong after that.
Sorry, what?
So, Raiders of the Lost Ark joke.
Yeah.
Let's say, oh, your faces melt off. Okay.
Oh, lovely.
No, you are able with the okay. So now you're gonna have to bring it in an astrogation.
Once more feeling great.
Astrogation.
Astrogation. Astrogation check.
You have astrogation, yes, Adam?
Say, trust me, it's difficult. It's not just you.
Yeah,
I
true
don't
enough.
have any skill, but I do have 4 greens.
Same.
Well, does it have to be her that rolls astrogation, or could someone else who is...
Well,
doing
they're trying to
astrogation-
tie up what the holocron's telling them with
Oh,
physical math.
yeah.
So
Do we
yes.
have to put force die as well?
No, not for this one.
So, intelligence, I was
But
gonna
why
be
would you not?
Well, true enough.
That's actually
Yeah.
a good point. Any time that we're interacting with a holocron is technically a force check.
Yeah. So yeah. So it's going to be 3 difficulty. Hilo gets 3 setback. Doofel gets 2 advantages, 2 boosts.
Okay, so I didn't actually take strain for that.
No, don't take strain. Strain's not important out of combat. So this is a better way of doing it.
Especially since if we're going to sleep on it, like it would only be important if like you've strained yourself so much that you can't assist anymore.
Yeah. This is basically I'm taking those as like your understanding of what you've been told.
Yeah.
So you both understand it, but Tali's understanding it better than Hilo.
Okay, go for it, Hilo.
I'm gonna spend those light sides to make that a success.
And Tali is passed out.
Dark side
So the
point.
2 of them have got it. You don't have to spend dark side points.
Yeah.
There's no
Technically, don't have to spend light side either.
Yeah. So just
You know.
Tali's just succeeded. To be honest. No need for the dark sides. And Hilo has, I'm assuming, succeeded because she will use her 2 light sides.
Yeah.
So I was flying quite quickly. Yeah.
So, understanding illuminates it.
Yeah. I'm just trying to find my notes.
Yay.
So you managed to find this seems to point to a world called Caldrassa. So knowledge outer rim with 3 difficulty for anyone. This can be everyone.
Oh dear. Outer rim, did you?
Outer rim.
Oh, that's going to be 2 green.
Unfortunately, I do not have any knowledge outer rim, but I do have 4 intellect. Oh.
Yeah, here's the thing. I think we're all just rolling it, to be honest. So,
To see if we've ever heard of it.
Yeah, basically see if you ever heard of it. If you don't fail
have
it,
gold
it's not-
sex. Yeah. Oh, apparently I have. Go figure.
I have heard of it. I've heard of it, but I'm missing a lot of details, and it looks
And I
like our
can fill in some of those details, but not all of them.
Yeah.
I think I'm sort of there.
Yeah, you've
I
heard of it, but you
know
don't know
exactly
that much
what-
about it.
What was his name again, sorry?
Caldrassa. It's not a, from what you know, it wasn't. It's been a fairly lightly populated moon. The isolation lists. There was a little bit of fighting there during the Clone Wars, but more just in system as opposed to the planet. So it's pretty much been untouched for millennia.
So it's pretty much just a battle site moon with no known, and I say this with massive inverted commas that we can't see over voice chat, no known activity since the Clone.
Yeah, basically the last time you know it was mentioned was that a couple of ships jumped in the edge of the system, had a fight, and jumped out again. That's literally as far as they got into it. Yeah, but they did get told to bugger off by the inhabitants. So yes, it's an isolationist. They're not members of the Republic. The Empire hasn't bothered claiming them because it's a small moon. So
How isolationist are they? Are they literally shoot on sight, or are they more just they don't want to be involved with the public person?
you don't have enough advantages to know that, unfortunately.
Can I arguably use Hilo's 2 advantages to at least slightly mitigate that?
Well, that you've still got multiple threats. So.
Yeah.
No, I only got 1 threat.
Yeah, but Zek's got 2, 3.
Oh,
so
right, yeah. Okay.
so if I pull the threats, yeah.
Half it.
So yeah, it's inhabited. You don't know much beyond that, and they're probably not going to be friendly.
Ah, lovely. But it's not impossible. Perhaps if we find more information about them, we could bring them gift and mitigate some of their hostility. I've heard that the Jedi often did that.
We're going to get the ship shot out from under us.
No. Just depending on the technological level, we might be. The question might be just furs and trinkets.
I mean,
Something a bit more substantial.
That's a
I
good
might
way to get the
point
ship
out-
shot out from under us.
I might point out, if we're going back to Corellia anyway to secure the holocron, we could also just try and get some intel while we're there.
What?
Probably for
No.
the best.
I just love the idea of you turning up with beads and trinkets to a highly technological world.
Yeah, I'm also
just,
trying
just
to.
looking.
I'm also trying to avoid yet another fucking entry in the
We bring
latest
fire
series
water.
of stupid things done by this party. So let's not do the bead charm, shall we, folks?
Say just take the beads. It's depending on technological. We have to figure out something out.
Yeah, I just love that idea of you coming down. We bring firewater, and the guy in the hover chair is just like staring at you.
Hey, he might actually be intrigued what this is. He might actually like it. You know.
But anyway,
Okay.
so
Fine.
you're at Corella?
Okay. We secure this bloody holocron because we have suffered many broken limbs and severed limbs. And I'm not letting some bloody scabby nick it from Corellia when nobody's looking.
It gets nicked from Corellia when nobody's looking.
Son of a fuck.
It's son of a Sith, actually.
No. Ark is not a very chap who gives a shit about the Force. He likes his normal sweat.
Ah, so it's son of a Hut.
Well, pretty much. And to be fair, given the episode, the events, how many months has this been? This entire mess? 6 months now, I think, by this point. Yeah, probably.
Of the war, yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Probably closer to 7 now.
Okay. I know it's an isolationist bit on the rim, but assuming that we actually know what it is, can we get a decent star chart to Kildrassa?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll be able to look it up in the archives.
How
Okay.
likely are they to explode us?
Well, that's
Okay.
yeah.
They've probably got the coordinates. They probably haven't got a whole lot else because of the isolationism.
Yeah.
What happened to the last ship that went there?
Well, the last ship that went there was in the Clone Wars naval engagement, Greymate. So they all had a fight and they pulled the fuck off.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. Nobody apparently has been there since.
What about
You guys
before?
aren't giving Jar a lot to work with here.
The last information is the Clone Wars, but what about before? We could get some information about how they treated before.
I suppose that's true.
They could have attacked just because they were threatened by the warships, but that doesn't mean that they will kill everyone on sight.
Possible. Is there a sort of a Republic archive we can access here on Corellia Grey?
Yep, there probably will be.
Probably.
Oh, just also
This would probably be a xenology check?
a what now?
Yeah, it's actually,
Xenology?
Oh, I actually have training in that. Goddamn.
can we actually take advantage because we're in a big ass archive?
Yeah, we have a couple of boost dice for that.
Yay! Difficulty?
Hard.
Okay, so
Because
3
it's-
purple.
Yeah.
And
Are you upgraded?
No.
how many boost?
Actually, yes, I think it will upgrade, actually.
Yoke.
3.
Yes, because it's 3 people doing the check.
There are 3 people rolling, so
How many
I mean-
boost did you say?
2, he said.
Yeah, 2.
And an upgrade.
I will also go back.
I was upgrade.
And no, Dussel, he upgraded yours.
No, he didn't. He
No, he didn't.
can't upgrade and then Dussel upgraded his own.
Yeah, but this
Yeah,
is still needs, yeah.
Dussel hasn't put the upgrade in.
Great.
Ah, right.
Yeah. Right, okay, so Hilo actually knows what the fuck is going on, and
Ooh,
Yeah, but-
this is going to be a fun one.
Yeah, so we've got one piece of good information, one piece of very good information, and one piece of information that's going to get us killed. Okay.
Yes, basically,
And we believe them all to be gospel.
yes.
Are we sure it's 2 versus 1?
Yeah, no,
that
but you
spell
still-
does not get cancelled out.
There's
Yeah.
nothing cancels out a despair or
Yeah.
So basically,
Basically-
so Arteris has come up with something. He's
basically,
found.
our net here is looks like 3 successes, 2 advantage, 1 triumph, 1
Yeah.
despair.
So you've all found multiple books on the place. Unfortunately, so Arteris has found one that's written by someone who probably wasn't actually there and is just dealing with gossip.
okay, yeah.
So you've kind of like you've got a book that you think is great, but
It's
Is it
very
actually-
entertaining, but
yes,
They
yes.
treat. Wait a minute. According to this, they treat nerfs sentient beings.
could be something
I can't-
stupid like that. Yeah.
That
Yeah,
can't
I
be
mean,
right, can it?
strictly speaking, they are sentient. They're just non-sapient.
Yes, but apparently, according to this, they're given voting.
I'm willing to roll with that if you want.
If we all roll lore checks, we can probably figure out some ruler who decided to give barnyard animals on some planet voting rights as well.
We don't even need to roll lore checks. We could probably just look on Wikipedia.
Yeah, that's probably exactly what caused Ark the problem
I'm
in the first
talking in
place.
real life now. Not
Yeah, we
even
know.
Star Wars.
Claudius. We know. Everyone knows about Claudius.
Click.
Or Crusader Kings. But
No. Don't go for fucking Crusader Kings. Fuck.
Orstein.
Okay.
Terrible horse chancellors.
Clear who is that Chancellor?
Yes.
But you
Exactly.
think? Is that they think their kings? You think their kings are nerf? Someone actually wrote that down.
You know what it is. So I am assuming that if Sir Arcturus's account is from a guy who never was there, that means that Tali's account is from someone who actually went there.
Yeah.
So what's a good piece of information?
Tali and Hylos. So what does actually Tali find out about this place?
Ooh, right. Bit of a triumph
Right,
information.
What?
So they've been isolationists for millennia.
Oh,
And they have one landing spot which they allow off-worlders to come onto, which is ringed apparently with guns. But they do apparently. The reason they consider themselves isolationists is that they say they're protecting the galaxy from an evil that resides in their world. So they're the only ones pure enough to protect the world.
Oh dear. Beautiful, ugly jigsaw pieces fall into place.
And we think that they have an Earth as a king. Okay.
Yeah, we do think they have an Earth as a king, but we do actually know that's what they believe.
Ark
And it-
thinks they have a nerf as a king.
And
Well, no,
that's-
we do. That
Yeah,
doesn't
you all
mean
do.
the whole damn
The
party.
problem is the
You can
despair I
believe
saw
Tali's
that
gonna
could be...
believe her sources.
Yeah, the despair is you have a book that is written and that says that they either worship a nerf or the
Yeah.
nerf is their rulers. So basically, the nerf is kind of like the sacred cow for this
So
nation. It's
basically
probably the way.
space Hindus.
Yeah, Space Hindu is the best way for it. Yeah.
Hylos information could be that they have a ceremonial position for a nerf. Rather
No,
than
it won't
the
count.
actual-
Unfortunately.
It's not
You
going
can't-
to
My
actually count.
information is actually good.
Yeah, the thing is, it's not like we can cancel out my bad information and do something, unfortunately, because I've rolled the despair. This bad information is going in.
Yeah, that's just there for until we're
And
disabused of it.
And that's the planet where the Jedi have gone.
That is exactly the planet where they went.
Well, I mean, it could be sound silly, but Tali is technically supposed to be a Jedi. She's not, of course, but with the hologram, she could actually pretend to be a Jedi to gain entrance.
Possible. It would be a bit risky, presumably because I assume...
I was just going to play it as Jar is going to be righteously indignant at the Jedi for just upping and abandoning them.
Yeah.
A ring of guns.
That
Kylo
is
is
baseball.
going to find Klee and then sock him in the nuts.
Yup. Oh, yeah.
How could you leave us, Space Dad?
Fuck
You
Space
abandoned
Dad!
us.
He's just...
And
Yeah,
she's
this
going to
is
be
space.
doing it with her metal arm?
This isn't got a Space Dad, this is a dead uncle.
I forgot what was the deal with Klee.
He was our sort of Jedi, sort of. Not our Jedi, but he's the one that helped us a lot.
Uh-huh.
And then he just went and disappeared with the rest of them.
Unfortunately, yeah, he was genuinely helpful, but just before the big reveal was that whatever he found out the big reveal first and promptly fucked off. So that and didn't actually tell us what was happening. So we kind of walked headlong into this mess. Head first.
Then again, considering what we've just heard about this place, they might have thought it was something completely... They might not have known anything about Coruscant.
Yeah, that's what Jar's basically going to do. He's going to go in there and accuse them of having, essentially, by abandoning it, they helped cause this.
I think we first need to actually gain interest in this place before we go for the indignancy.
No. Indignancy is fine. Considering that they walked off in our time of need and just fucked off, I think indignancy is just fine.
Very well. I won't stop you.
Right?
Yeah, that's with my phone.
I know.
Yeah, I thought that'd be far enough away. Oh.
Apparently not.
Anyway, I think that's probably a good place to end it for this week.
Yeah.
What
Next
does the
week?
commander say? What does the commander say?
Yeah, well, he's probably it's just along the lines of just go find the Jedi no matter what.
He's probably very confused about the new Jedi that we seem to have picked up, but
Oh, no,
he's cool. He's probably not going to ask too many questions.
I think actually he was actually the one who sent me that.
Probably.
Yeah, it probably was. He just
Yeah,
likes you guys
glad-
enough.
Yeah, he's glad we figured out there is a Jedi.
Finally, I give you this
He's on the ship.
information.
Hey, we've done in what 2 bloody days more than his entire agency has done in 6. Bloody well deal with it.
That's because we are his agency.
Nah, he's got other people. He said as
Are we
much.
his entire division?
No, the whole point is we have like other people who are even worse than us. That's why he keeps us around. We're rubbish, but we're better than what he had.
Yeah, but he'll never actually admit it. Otherwise, you inflate your egos.
Well, that's
That's what he does.
what egos. What egos? We just nearly lost to common scavengers. We don't have egos anymore.
I heard that as
No,
Eagles.
no, that's not ego. That's self-respect.
Yeah, but have you ever spoken to Jar?
That's a very fair point. Jar does have an ego.
Jar is technically undefeated in his mind.
Not after this session.
In the ring, maybe, but
No bullshit. It's
Jar's
going to
undefeated.
really point. No, the ring could be taken to be any certain like squared off fighting arena.
which
Fuck
technically
up.
he wasn't in.
They aren't
He
playing
was in
fair.
a square pipe.
They're not playing
No,
by
he
the
was
rules.
floating above the square pipe, and the other guys were outside it.
So he wasn't technically in the ring.
And neither were they, therefore. Technically, they're all out by DQ.
Mhm. They're all disqualified. Jar
And
undefeated.
since everyone knows that a DQ is not a loss,
Yes, that means he's still undefeated.
Mhm.
So the end of his what is
I
it
think
anymore?
Stupentus has actually walked away from his computer and
No, I'm still here. I'm just, I am
He's making
disgusted,
strangling
but I'm still
motions with
here.
his arm.
Yes, that may be
Alright.
exactly what's happening here.
So what is the reward?
I think I'll give you 15 XP for this one
15. Cool.
because you've done quite a bit of like difficult skill checks, and I punished you last week.
Yeah, we
Well,
didn't
apart from
lose.
Diesel.
Whoa, one more session, and I can use intelligence on my lightsaber checks.
Nice.
Nice,
I can
nice.
buy a new tree.
Did you say 10 experience? Sorry, Brad. Quite here.
15.
15.
And credits? Any rewards for credits?
We don't get
Um,
money. This is grey.
He'll probably give you another K.
That'll do. I'll take it. Is that a K each? or
K
was it
each, yes.
If it was just a K total, I would be very, very crazy.
Well, that's
You
why I
should
was
probably
checking.
consider switching.
Okay, so 1K. It's a 1K of credits and then 15 XP.
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
That's just
That's done. I'll have to figure out shopping later.
Yep.
Oh wow, we have so much XP. My God.
Yeah. Yes, this is getting quite late in the campaign.
Yeah. Well, I mean, understandable, but we're still. Gray, you can still kick our butts. We've not built ourselves such that you cannot do
No.
that.
Yeah.
And it's going to be interesting with the next arc of the story.
Well,
So, yeah, on that, see everyone next week.
yeah.
Yeah.
Later.
yeah.